There are two ways to live your life. One is to react, to spend your days putting out fires, dodging discomfort, running from anything that feels too heavy. This is the life of the fugitive. The other is to build, to wake up with a blueprint, to lay bricks, even when you're not sure what you're building. This is the life of the architect. Most of us live as fugitives. We think we're just busy, but busy is not the same as building. One exhausts you, the other gives you energy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to stop escaping and start building. Not a perfect life, but a life that is yours. We'll look at the difference between reaction and creation, what the Bible says about the two foundations, and 4 steps to transform from fugitive to architect. Because the life you keep running from is the only life you'll ever have. And the only way to stop running is to start building. The fugitive's life looks productive. You have a calendar full of appointments, a phone full of notifications, a life full of motion. But motion is not the same as progress. You can run on a treadmill for years and end up exactly where you started, only more exhausted. Psychologists call this reactivity. You respond to external demands, emails, problems, crises, but you never initiate. You never build. You're always putting out fires, but you never create the firehouse. There's a story Jesus told that cuts to the heart of this. 2 men built houses. One built on rock, the other built on sand. When the storm came, the house on sand collapsed, but the house on rock stood. The difference is not avoiding the storm. It comes for everyone. The difference is where you choose to build. The rock is not the absence of difficulty. It's the firmness of purpose. The difference wasn't the storm. The storm came for both. The difference was the foundation. The fugitive builds on the shifting sand of reaction. The architect builds on the rock of intentionality. You've been building on sand, and the storms have been wearing you down. But you can lay a new foundation today. Why do we choose to be fugitives instead of architects? Because building is terrifying. It requires vision, commitment, and the willingness to fail. Reaction is easy. It requires only responding to what comes at you. But there's a cost to living reactively. It's the cost of never creating anything that lasts. You spend your life solving problems that wouldn't exist if you had built something in the first place. There's a film that captures this beautifully. Up. Carl Fredricksen spends decades reacting to life. He promises adventure to his wife, but life gets in the way. Work, bills, sickness. He becomes a fugitive from his own dream. And when his wife dies, he's left with a house that represents everything he didn't build. But then something shifts. He ties balloons to his house and flies away. At first, it's still escape, running from a life that feels empty. But in the journey, he begins to build again. Not the same adventure he dreamed of, but something new, something real. He becomes, finally, an architect of his own life. You don't have to wait until everything falls apart to start building. You can lay the first brick today. Here's the truth you've been avoiding. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a builder who forgot how to build. The storm comes for everyone. The fugitive asks, "Why is this happening to me?" The architect asks, "What can I build with this?" You cannot control the storms, but you can control where you lay your foundation. The Apostle Paul wrote from prison, a place where most would feel like victims. But he didn't write letters of complaint. He wrote letters of building. He built churches, theology, a legacy that would outlast empires. I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. Philippians 4 verse 11. The secret was not to ignore difficulties, but to build on something greater. Paul didn't flee from prison, he built inside it. Not content because circumstances were good. Content because he was building something that circumstances couldn't touch. You have been waiting for the storm to pass, but the storm will never pass. The question is, will you build in the rain? So how do you stop being a fugitive and become an architect? Here are 4 steps to start building. Step 1. Stop asking why me and start asking what now. The fugitive is consumed by the past. The architect builds from the present. What happened happened. The question is, what can you build with what you have? Step 2. Draw a blueprint, even a rough one. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a direction. Write down one thing you want to build. Not a successful life, but a morning routine. Not a perfect marriage, but one honest conversation. A blueprint is not the building. It's permission to start. Step 3. Lay 1 brick today, not 10. 1. What is the smallest action you can take toward what you're building? 1 page, 1 call, 1 minute of focused presence. The brick is not the whole house, but without it, nothing stands. Step 4. Build through the storm, not after it. The storm will not wait for you to be ready. So build anyway. If you wait for perfect conditions, you'll never lay a single brick. The architect builds in the rain. These steps are not magic. They're the beginning of a practice. And over time, they will transform you from a fugitive into an architect. One day, you will look back at this moment, and you will see it not as a time of running, but as a time of building. The day you stopped asking, why me? The day you drew your blueprint. The day you laid the first brick. Your life is not something that happens to you. It's something you build, brick by brick, storm by storm. So stop running, start building, and let the life you were meant to live finally rise from the ground. If this video helped you, if these steps gave you something real, then don't let this moment pass. Hit subscribe, not because this channel needs numbers, but because you need reminders. You need voices that tell you the truth when escape tries to pull you back. Leave a like if this message mattered to you. And more than that, leave a comment. Tell me, what's 1 brick you're going to lay today? Because when you speak it, you make it real. And in making it real, you remind someone else that they can do the same. And if this resonated with you, watch the video that started this journey. You are not lazy. You are spiritually drained. It will help you understand the deeper roots of your exhaustion and escape.